Prince Harry sits down for new hour-long interview where he opens up on life in the US. Prince Harry has discussed how he's settling into life in America and the danger of repeating the same mistakes with AI that we made with social media. Prince Harry has sat down with US comedian Hasan Minhaj for the latest episode of his popular podcast, where he discusses his new life in the US. The interview sees the Duke of Sussex attempt an American accent and is teased for admitting in his book Spare that he shopped at Max. Speaking on Hasan Minhaj doesn't know, Harry says that there are no plans at this point of becoming a US citizen. In more serious parts of the podcast, the pair discuss the stigma of men's mental health, Netflix adolescence and the perils of social media and AI. At one point, Harry even jokingly offered to knight his host if he happened to have a sword handy. The podcast starts with Harry saying that he has lived in the US since March 2020, and when the host asked what the most American thing he does, Harry chuckled and said, "Surf." He then said, "Is that American or is that Californian?" Mr. Minhaj responds by saying that it could also be seen as an Australian sport, before asking him if he drinks the American lager Coors Light or wears shorts inside a restaurant, to which Harry responded no to both of those things. He hesitated in response to the wardrobe question, before saying, "I don't really have legs for shorts. I've got chicken legs. No one should see my legs." Harry was then asked to read the following statement in an American accent: "I ordered breadsticks with ranch dressing at Applebee's." After a few attempts, the comedian said his American twang was decent. But when he attempted to read a second sentence, this watching the interview in another room burst out laughing. When Mr. Minhaj asks the team to stop, Harry interjects and says, "No, the laughter, it's encouraging." Is it encouraging, or is it mocking me? I'm not sure. Harry then attempts a yeehaw before Mr. Minhaj turns to discuss his guest's tell-all memoir, saying, "There's a moment in the book that really shook me to my core." He then goes on to read an excerpt about his official clothing allowance from his dad, where Harry reveals he shops at TK Maxx for his casual attire. During the comedian's dramatic reading of the extract, Harry chuckled away before the comedian said, "Bro, I'm sorry you had to go through that." Grinning, Harry said, "You know what, it was hard, it was really hard. TK Maxx is now a special place in my memory." Harry also said social media is taking young men and young boys into very dark places, which should concern all of us. He and Meghan have been vocal about the dangers of social media on children, and advocate more regulations being in place to protect young people.